Okay, hello everybody, and welcome today back to our Resolve the Unsolved Forum, hosted by Tanisha A. In fact, this is our ninth webinar in series, and we have been getting very good response from entrepreneurs and suggestions also. Based on it, we have been able to suggest and identify topics one after another, and it has been our initiative to bring across important and pertinent matters for sharing and discussions, which are very critical for healthy business growth. So, time and again, friends, uh, as entrepreneurs and we as people who have been associated with various organizations from scratch, we know that entrepreneurs and organizations build upon a lot of knowledge, lot of skills, lot of informations, lot of know-how. But most of the time, we are too busy talking about the balance sheet and money in, money out, which is there. In the process, the knowledge base which an entrepreneur creates or the people within the organization creates takes a back seat, or the innovation which has been created is not focused upon. And as we have been talking to various businesses and various organizations, the perception is that know-how and intellectual property is something for only a big organization. But contrary to that, it is very, very important and a strong fighting tool for a small entity. It needs a formal approach, and a large organization has its own market leverages, whereas an intellectual property can give a strong leveraging point to a small to a moderate sized company, which is most of the time forgotten. So, with that perspective in mind, we thought of creating a webinar today focusing on intellectual property, a tool for growth. With me, I have two prominent individual businessman and business enabler and co-panelist. Let me introduce you Mr. Ravinder Goyal. Mr. Goyal, as you all know, is the founder of Panesia Abiz. Mr. Goyal himself has put in 25 plus strong years in educating and training a huge mass across the country, skilling and upskilling them, and has worked and provided support cross industry. He has again set on putting up digital businesses, not one, not two, at least three or four of them simultaneously, and has already defined his visions for the next 10 to 15 years. I'm sure about that. You're smiling. And with us, we have our guest speaker today, Dr. Gautam Bhattacharya. Dr. Gautam Bhattacharya is a patent attorney and heads the Hyderabad office of KNS Partners. He has obtained his PhD from IIT Kharagpur. He is also enrolled in Bar Council of India. And he has been very active in creating IP awareness and educating among incubation centers, MSMEs, and universities. Not only that, Dr. Bhattacharya was selected as one of the world's leading IP strategists in 2019 and 2020 by IAM Strategy 300 UK. Now, as we start today's session, I request Mr. Goyal to share his thoughts on the topic today. Please, Mr. Goel.
Thank you, Sandeep. Hello, entrepreneurs. I welcome you all in our 9th webinar on behalf of Panacea AB's Consulting Group Forum Resolve the Unsolved. Our today's topic is intellectual property, a tool for growth. Generally, we have seen that the intellectual property does not find any space in our balance sheet, and our professionals, they actually don't count for it. We don't count many things which can become a part of capital because of various taxation issues or expenses issues. But intellectual property today for the startups, it is a growth, it is a tool which can leverage a lot of equity investments, can increase their valuations, and a lot can happen. So there are 4 types of intellectual property rights, though Dr. Gautam is the expert, but I'm just creating a awareness or maybe a small knowledge on that. Like patents, trademarks, copyrights, and trade secrets. Some people do include industrial designs as well as part of the intellectual property. So that depends on your type of business. The Copyright Act 1957 governs the subject of copyright law in India. The history of copyright law in India can be traced back to its colonial era under the British Empire. The Copyright Act 1957 was the first post-independence copyright legislation in India, and the law has been amended 6 times since 1957. The most recent amendments was in the year 2012 through the Copyright Amendment Act 2012. Now, if we talk about IP rights, it usually gives the creator an exclusive right over the use of his or her creation for a certain period of time. With the rapid increase in the globalization and opening up of the new vistas in India, the intellectual capital has become one of the key wealth drivers in the present era. There are different country-specific legislation as well as international laws and treaties that governs IP rights. It's a very technical subject. I mean, one cannot do everything at his own. Like doing business is something else, but handling the IP wealth, IP creation is altogether a different subject. Your IP could be as valuable as your plant, premises, or stocks. It could be your single most valuable asset. Therefore, you need to know the value of your IP assets when seeking funding, entering into joint ventures. If you decide to merge or acquire another company and even during bankruptcy, IP is like your capital. IP is the key capital in nowadays business. The way in which IPR is exploited, the cost involved, the time it will take to get the market, and the risk involved along the way will vary from business to business. The strength of the IPR, the size of the potential market, the nature of competition, and the cost of registering, enforcing, and defending the IP will need to be taken into account through auditing and recognizing intellectual property in your business that will strengthen your market position. IP has to be taken up through professionals like Dr. Gautam, and it is not a subject of the professionals which are there in the business or the business promoters until they are expert of this. So today we have Dr. Gautam Bhattacharya with us, who is world's leading IP strategist and a leading patent professional. He'll be sharing much more about intellectual property with us. I request all of you to put forward your queries in chat box along with your name and mobile number. Once the session is over, probably we'll have the discussions and we'll try to resolve all the questions and we'll have a live interaction as well. I thank you all for listening to me. Request Sandeep to take it further. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Goel. Thank you so much. Welcome, Dr. Bhattacharya. Over to you. Please take it forward.
Okay, I need to share the screen now.
Yes. You're the host now.
Yes, I could see.
Perfect, we can see it.
Just, yeah. Thank you, Ravinder ji. Thank you, Jansaf. Thank you, Sandeep, for giving me the opportunity. Uh, Today we'd like to we create an interactive session, but since it's a new subject, I requested Sandeep to allow me to share some of those slides, which is primarily more or less. It is not about law, but some kind of pictorial representation for you to understand clearly what is all about IP. So as Ravinder ji mentioned in his own way, which is true, we understand IP is about patent, but it is not patent. It is a bundle of rights. We always face this: can I patent my trademark? So basically, these are bundle of rights. There are several rights which all fall under intellectual property right. I've given an example here. You'll see patent, trademark, design, and patents, copyright, trade secret, all are on that particular product. This is an eye drop, holder. So you have a patent on this particular this stand, so that the tip does not touch your eyeball. So that is the invention. It is patented. Then design of the bottle, this is some kind of aesthetics, so you can file an application for design. So this logo can be protected under trademark. And of course, I think there is a, by mistake, 2 times a patent has appeared. And user guide, how to use this, it will under copyright. And of course, if you do not want to disclose, you can keep it as trade secret. I'll just touch upon in my later point slides what is trade secret. Trade secret, though there is no law, codified law as of now in India, trade secret is governed by the law of contract. I'll touch upon very briefly about trade secret because it is a very powerful tool. So what are the salient features? What is intellectual property? Intellectual property is something what is created by your intellect, by your mind, by your thoughts. And it could be some kind of creation, your expression of your ideas, it could be invention, anything it can be. But if it is born out of your intellect, it is called intellectual property. The next is its nature. This is intangible. This is some kind of right, but you cannot touch it. It can be protected like real property. You can sell it, you can license it. The way you have a house, you can give it on rent. So similarly, you can license it. You can sell your house. Similarly, in intellectual property, you can assign it. So assign means you transfer your right, like you are selling your house. Licensing means you are renting out your house. So you are licensing it to someone else. And therefore, and when we talk about licensing, how we can leverage IP. So creating IP is not important. Important is how you leverage your IP for the business growth, how you can earn money, how you can create the brand. Even Qualcomm, Apple, Microsoft, one point of time, they were just a garage startup. Today, we look at with a very high standard of a Microsoft or Apple, but at one point of time, it was 3 people started and they could create the IP. Today, it is the IP who brought Microsoft and Apple, Google to this position. And third feature is that it is territorial in nature. If you want to protect your IP in India, you will have the right in India. You will not have the right in US. So wherever you want to protect, you have to go to that particular country and file that particular application over there. It could be patent, trademark, copyright, GI. So there are about 8-9 kinds of IP. So we'll very briefly touch upon some of those IP, because as the leader of the organization, you should know what are the available option before you which can be leveraged. and territorial in nature, which includes some of those country unions. EPO is European Patent Office. ARIPO is African Regional Intellectual Property Organization. So even if you file one application, then almost entire Africa you can protect your invention. And very interestingly, except trademark, you can there is a fixed tenure for the right. Government would not give you uh, unlimited time for the and allow you to exclude others. So intellectual property is a negative right. The purpose of intellectual property is to exclude others from doing the or practicing that particular IP. I just wanted to show one picture, one pictorial presentation. It's a list of Fortune 500 countries, 1955 versus 2015. And historical research, it is a McKinsey research, and they found out of 500 companies, only 61 companies existed in 2015. So they further they further analyzed why that happened. Those were the Fortune 500 companies, and they found that they never innovated. So the company who kept on innovating, they survived. So basic in a nutshell. So unless you innovate, you will perish. So therefore, innovation is key to the success. And how to manage the innovation? It is the IP and IP strategy. And this important was felt over a period of time. An S&P market survey which says 1975 intangible asset, which is patents, trademark, IP, and there are few more. So that constituted 17%, and which became 84% in 2015. Today, you hear a valuation of Apple is $1 trillion. So out of which you will find 70% would be their intangible value. It is not some of the machines, some of the buildings. It is their IP. I'll just give some mind-blowing example. And this is the Coke can story. This guy, Emil Crayon Fraise, invented this. Normally we use this Coke can, the opener, in 1959. And he licensed this system to Coca-Cola, and the royalty, you know what is the royalty? 0.1 cent per bottle sold. And you won't believe his earning was 500 million US dollar per year. That's the power of IP. So don't consider any minor improvement may not fetch value. It can bring immense value, because entire patent story is nothing but improvement. Very rarely out of 1 out of 100 would be some new innovation, like even bulb is Edison's bulb is also, it invented about 100 years before Edison fine-tuned it. But some of those first time invention is rare. Whatever happens, it's all about improvement. So in our day-to-day life, whatever we do, if we have a particular food processing company or mechanical engineering related company, everywhere there is unmet need, unresolved, as the mandate of this Panacea eBay. So unresolved, solve the unresolved. So where you can leverage those technology by way of IP. I'll give you one more example. Leveraging IP, Gillette Mac 3. I remember when I started shaving my beard in early days. It was Centuine, Topaz, those kinds of blades were available. But when Gillette came and they eliminated everyone from the market, And you know how this small Gillette blade Mac 3 has 35 plus patent applications in, or 35 plus technology in it. So they created that white space around them, so nobody could enter. So just word of wisdom from none other than Bill Gates, since you all are the leaders and running the organization. So his suggestion, advice to all of you: IP is no longer simply the legal department's problem. CEOs must now be able to formulate strategies and capitalize on and maximize the value of their company's IP asset to drive growth, innovation, cooperative relationship with other companies. So nothing but Bill Gates. And fortunately, we are representing Microsoft from their US office. We are filing hundreds of applications for them per year. So I'll come back to the what are the kind of IP. I just touch upon the very important. There are 5-6 important IP, different kind of IPs. One is the trademark, design, patent, geographical indication, uh, plant variety protection. Then you have layout design of integrated circuit. Uh, then trade secret, and it is evolving. Another new IP is being evolved, which is called trade dress. Trade dress is how you present when, for example, Apple phone or Apple product packaging. The moment you look at this packaging, you understand it is, without seeing this, the box, the white color box with squarish look, you know it is from Apple. So this is the new concept is being developed, which is called trade dress, how you package the material and present to the customer. The first one is the trademark, which is the distinctive symbol, sign, logo. And what is the purpose of trademark? Trademark connects a customer to the source and origin of the product. Whenever you look at the half-eaten apple, you know from where it is. The 3 stars, it is, you know, it is the Mercedes Benz. So it connects. So it is very important for leadership or CEOs to create that perception in the mind, that whenever people see some kind of logo, they would relate to the source and origin of the product. So in fact, nowadays, again, as it is evolving, sound mark is also can be protected in India. I do not know whether you will take. So these are the sound mark. And in fact, Harley Davidson bike sound mark, they applied in India, but it was rejected because there was similar mark was cited by the examiner. Similar sound was cited by the examiner. So now, of course, that is not available in India. Chanel has a smell mark. So whenever you pass across a Chanel store, you will find a kind of perfume fragrance. So which again, that connects the customer to the Chanel company. So then comes copyright. Copyright, uh, copyright. Copyright is nothing but expression of your ideas. These are now you could see there are pictures of sunrise or sunset. I just picked the picture, but all the artists, there are several artists who can see the sunrise or sunset, but they suppose consider these are the paintings, they have painted in a different way. So copyright is nothing but the expression of their ideas. The way you write you want to write a poem on your mother, there are several poems on mother, but expression of idea is mother, but expression is different. So in copyright you get a expression, your protection on your expression. It could be song, it could be music, it could be drama, it could be even this what you call this booklet, Sandeep, what is called that along with product you have that the
Product,
hmm?
product manuals.
Product manuals. Product manuals can be copyrighted. Computer source code can be copyrighted. And out of all IP copyright, if somebody infringes, there is a criminal action can be initiated. But all other enforcement is the civil enforcement, where if proven infringement, the infringing party have to pay damages. But copyright infringement may lead to jail. So next is geographical indication. I'll not spend much time. Just what is geographical indication? It's when a peculiar property is due to the geographical origin, or the product quality is the due to the skill and tradition of the particular area. For example, Darjeeling tea. Darjeeling tea, that particular fragrance, or basmati rice, that particular fragrance, you will find only in the Himalayan region, because there is a particular environment that allows that particular genetic architecture of the tea plant. Mysore sandal soap, it is the skill and tradition of a particular Mysore, that area. Scotch whiskey, it is from the Scotch. All are whiskey, but Scotch is from Scotland. Similarly, there are several. Tirupati Laddu, again, that is the skill and tradition. So geographical indication is given to a particular society. So there is a tea society, there is a tea garden, there are 87 tea garden. Whoever is actually harvesting tea from 87 tea garden, they can put this logo Darjeeling, GI logo, Darjeeling tea, basmati rice, Hyderabadi halim, or Mysore laddu, or different kind of Pochampalli silk. There are several, there are hundreds GI application. Champagne, I can, then different cheese. These are the, then you have the plant variety protection. So again, plant variety is something in India, patent plant cannot be protected because of socio-political economic reason. India is a farming agriculture based economy. You cannot, you can, if you protect the, if you start giving protection to plant, then what farmer will do? So government of India has brought a new law, which is a plant variety. Plant variety means which is using the conventional technique like crossing. If you develop a particular variety, you can get a protection. Industrial design is very important, and especially for the MSME, this is a very important tool. There are several case studies, case laws on that. For example, your VIP and Samsonite, Whirlpool, there are hundreds of, when Kent, if you remember, when Kent, the water purifier came in, that transparent water container, you could see the machine. Then people started copying it, the design. And we remember we used to go to court and get in the local commissioner appointed. We used to conduct raids using police, with the help of police, and we used to confiscate a lot of product, which is the, it is only because of the industrial design. So industrial design gives a protection to a new shape, configuration, pattern, or ornamentation, composition of line and colors. Like Adidas, the 3 lines is an industrial design. uh, and design is not, you cannot claim a design as such, but once the design is actually applied to on an article, then only. For example, a design, when you are printing it on a bed sheet, you get a design for. So this hammer, Humvee, this car is design protected. Skodas, all vehicles, watches. We file hundreds of design application for Usha fan, different kind of fan design, uh, different kind of automobile parts like headlamp, tail lamp. Those are the where by seeing people can immediately correlate to the source and origin. And design is normally very highly infringed. Suppose I have developed some fantastic headlamp, which is Maruti is using in their product. Suddenly, some other car company, uh, normally they tend to copy because that gives a fantastic appearance.
Dr. Go,
And
sorry to interrupt you.
hmm,
The new user 2A, you can please mute him because his mic is.
okay, just a second. Uh, how to do that?
You can mute it.
Not able to. Is there any?
You have to go to the participant, click participants.
Hi, it's okay. Done.
Okay, done now. Okay, because I don't use this.
Yes.
Oh my
You can
God.
go to the participants and click it. On below the screen, there is a participant where you can see two heads participants.
Below the screen. Anyway, you have done it, na?
No, I can't do it because you are.
Because you are the host, you have to do it.
Then I have to stop share. Now I can go. Participants, yes, there are participants. And then I'll mute all, right? Mute all. Okay, I have unmuted. I think I'll muted all. Only. Okay. Now,
Please.
yes, let me go to.
Fine, we can see it.
Yes. So these are the even jewelries, apparel, scooter, even bottles. These are the design protect. It is a very, very strong protection. We can discuss this particular issue in one a very brief half an hour, but it has got a tremendous power. The patent, which is the most powerful and strong IP, it is again, it's all about invention. So patent is granted for any kind of invention, be it product or be it process. In some of those countries, even use is a patentable invention. In India, you cannot claim a use. Uh, the in the right is given for 20 years, and to become patentable, you have to have these four different area parameters: novelty, inventive step. I'll come to each one of them. I'll take a minute for each. Industrial application, and it has to be patentable subject matter. So I'll start with industrial application. Industrial application is something you cannot grant a patent for academic research, basic research. If you block basic research, how people will invent? So if it has some industrial applicability, it can be manufactured, then only it can be practiced, then only it is given. You cannot get a patent for gravitational force. That is the basic research. Second was, it has to be patentable. Each country has their own law. For example, in India, method of agriculture and horticulture are not patentable subject matter. So therefore, it is not patentable. And then novelty, it has to be new. Inventive step, it should not be obvious to a skilled person. For example, this novelty is, there is a cup without handle and there is a cup with handle. So this is novel, but then it has to qualify the next step, whether the cup is obvious, this handle is obvious to a skilled person or not. So that is obviousness. For example, this particular earlier days, they used to rotate the crank to start the engine. So then Cadillac, they invented the electric ignition, and the advertisement was the car that has no crank. So this is a very simple example, cup of novelty. This is a little complicated or little detailed, actual real life example of novelty. And novelty, it could be anything. It could be per use, it could be prior knowledge, traditional knowledge, anything will form part of the, and novelty is not that you are filing an application in India, does not mean that it has to be novel only in India. So novelty should be universal novelty. It should not be known even in US or any part of the globe. This is little very critical inventive step. See, now this is novel. Is it now? Can we get a patent? No. You have to cross the step of not inventive step. Whether putting a handle on a cup, is it inventive? So that is the most important uh, and difficult issue for the applicant. Majority of the patents are improvement, so technical solution that already existed. So whatever, if there is some technical drawback or technical problem, and if you are solving that technical problem, then, and which is not obvious to skilled person, I have given a very simple example and I have a little real life example. Suppose this is pencil and rubber. You tie up pencil and rubber. So is it inventive? No, it is not inventive, because there was no technical problem. What you have done, you have combined these two. But this is inventive when you have put the rubber in a such a way that it will not come out easily. It is not like, even it is aligned in the with the size as well. So it is, with the existing knowledge, it was not obvious, so therefore it is inventive. Coming back to chlorinated, you have a fire extinguisher. Sandeep has developed a chlorinated fire extinguisher. Then I felt, Arey, Sandeep has developed, let me develop something with bromine. So I know chlorine and bromine both fall under uh, halogen group, and those behave similarly. The Indian examiner said, boss, I can't grant a patent because it is obvious. Because as a skilled person, you know, bromine would behave in similar way to chlorine. So I don't give you, I can't give you a patent. But I can simply say, no, the Sandeep's invention, which is chlorinated fire extinguisher, can be used only in normal fire. But if it is electric short circuit, only bromine can be used. Then yes, I am solving some technical problem, that is electrical short circuit. Then I'll get a patent. So this is about inventive step. This patentable subject matter, there are different, according to different country, they have different non-patentable subject matter. In India, section 3, there are about 13-14 non-patentable subject matter, like method of treatment, method of agriculture, horticulture, uh, second use. There are several. And patent life cycle is what? This is last few slides. Finding solution to a problem as an inventor. So in your day-to-day life, if you are developing a fan, you are developing, for example, some kind of masala, pan masala, Jain Sahib is doing, or some uh, chocolates coated with mint, then if Jains have suddenly find that, okay, if I use a particular composition, then the mint release in the mouth would be long lasting. So then Jain sir may come to a patent attorney, say, I have developed this, I have found a problem. The moment you put it on your mouth, it dissolves immediately. But the long lasting effect would not be there. So I have developed a kind of composition which will very sustain, which will help the sustained release of the mint. That then comes invention. When something is conceived, invention is born. Then role of patent attorney, where they will draft the patent application, file the application, then it will be filed at patent office. Patent office will examine and grant or reject, whatever the case. And in case for next 20 years, you have the right, if somebody is infringing, you can go to court. for enforcement, or you can assign the invention or give license which would fall under commercialization. So this is all about, and this life cycle is for all. Even if you file a trademark application, you go to trademark registry will conduct a search, and there will be a to and fro communication between the trademark office and the trademark attorney, and finally it will be granted once you solve or comply with all the objection of the trademark examiner. Similar design, everything. This is the life cycle of a normal IP. Yes, over to Sandeep. I'll
Thank you.
stop share the screen now, and then
It's perfectly fine.
so that I can see each one of
Great.
you. Yeah.
Dr. Bhattacharya, it was great. It was good to get specific information about the process and how to go about it.
Hmm.
And I'm sure uh, it's quite an exhaustive process,
Yes.
okay? And a lot of work goes behind that because we have gone through that process with various organizations.
Hmm.
But I wanted to raise some queries as you presented. One was uh, if within our country, in India,
Hmm.
do I get any incentive from the government if I'm going for any patent? Is there any benefit?
Yes, there are benefits. Government has recently, under the startup scheme, uh, if you allow me, I have presented this thing to in the American Chamber of Commerce. I have 2, 3 slides. I can give you. Just I need to
Sure.
just a second. If you can make me host for a second.
Done that, done.
It's there already.
Okay, okay. Let me just find out
Because
the
this is a
good.
very important question I think a lot of us will have.
A second.
So what you're saying, it's possible. The government has some scheme.
Yeah, yeah. Government has some. In a second. Whiteboard. Where it has gone? No, not this one. Could you see now the
Yes.
startup is eligibility?
No, it is the same slide which you shared.
No, 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 no. This no, I'm not very. Yeah, now I could find. I'm not familiar with Zoom. We are using with Microsoft Teams.
Okay. Yes, we can see it now.
Hmm.
So this is the eligibility criteria.
This is if the startup is government has given enough incentive. So if startup is the age is less than 10 years, any private limited LLP partnership annual turnover is less than 100 crore, it is original entity. For example, my company is a big company, and then just before completion of 10 years, I created another startup. It has to be original entity, and it should be innovative and scalable. It cannot be a shop, cannot be considered as startup. It has to be innovative and if you fall under this particular how to change the uh, and then you have government. I'll come to the benefit later on, but I'll then MSME government have given turnover is less than 250 crore, and investment in plant machinery if it is less than 50 crore, then for the startup the reduction percentage of official fee is 80%, and MSME it is 50%, and they are eligible for expedited the examination, and normal examination take 2 to 3 years. Earlier you used to take 5 to 6 years, and now in less than as early as 90 days to 100 days you get a patent.
Okay.
Then this is the small entity startup. You need to have a certificate from DIPP. If you go to Department of Promotion and Industry and Internal Trade, then and then if you in Google, if you type startup registration, startup certificate plus DIPP,
Okay.
you'll get, and immediately you get the certificate, and along with certificate, whatever you apply, you get benefit. Second is the for small entity, Udyog Aadhar registration is required. You get a lot of benefits. Now I'm coming back to what is the income tax benefit. If you have royalty earning from your invention, then government is charging 10% tax on income from royalty. Even it is not clubbed with your 500 crore income and charge 30%.
Right.
So only royalty portion is there 10%.
Okay.
And government on IP is giving a lot of money. For example, Telangana government is given about 10 lakhs rupees for your IP. If you have a successful IP,
Okay.
the prosecution cost, the attorney fee is reimbursed by Telangana government. I do not know about the other government, but each state government is giving one or the other. Yes.
Okay. That's quite a lot of support for an entity which is doing.
Yes.
And since we talked about Mr. Jain, you want to ask something?
या एक्चुअली
Please.
मैं ये जानना चाह रहा हूँ कि एक प्रोडक्ट हम लोग बनाते हैं तकरीबन 10 साल
Please.
से बना रहे हैं
पूरा जोर से बोलिएगा जैन साहब.
जैन साहब आपकी आवाज
मैं ईयरफोन लगा के
हाँ.
हाँ जी अब आप सुन पा रहे हैं
जी.
हाँ मैं ये पूछना चाह रहा हूँ भट्टाचार्य जी से कि एक प्रोडक्ट हम लोग बनाते हैं उसका नाम है महक मिल्क एंड नट ट्रेडमार्क में रजिस्टर्ड है तकरीबन हम 12-13 साल से उस प्रोडक्ट को बना रहे हैं.
हाँ.
और हिंदुस्तान में उस तरह का प्रोडक्ट कोई दूसरा नहीं बनाता अभी तक नहीं बनाता. और हमारी मार्केट उसकी बहुत अच्छी है. तकरीबन एक ही प्रोडक्ट की हम करीब 2.5 करोड़ रुपए पर मंथ की सेल करते हैं उसकी.
अच्छा.
और एक स्पेसिफिक रीजन जैसे आसाम या हिमाचल, जम्मू, श्रीनगर, कश्मीर, उधर बहुत लाइकिंग है उस प्रोडक्ट की. प्रोडक्ट क्या असल में एक हम उसको लिखते हैं नारियल मिठाई. तो जैसे अभी जो नॉर्मल मिठाई है मार्केट में उसकी सेल्फ लाइफ आप सब जानते हैं 2 दिन, 4 दिन, 10 दिन, 15 दिन, महीना भर होती है. हमारे प्रोडक्ट की लाइफ है 9 ईयर.
Right.
तो सॉरी 9 मंथ सॉरी 9 मंथ. तो ये उसकी यूनिकनेस है. और हम लोग एक अपनी रेसिपी है और रेसिपी से अपने प्रोसेस से बनाते हैं. जरा मिल्क एंड नट का एक पैकेट उठा दे या जार उठा दे कोई और लूज भी दे दियो. ये प्रोडक्ट है लूज भी दे दे जरा. ये है मिल्क एंड नट.
ये तो मैं देखा हुआ है.
हाँ. तो ये हम लोग इसको क्लेम करते हैं टॉफी नहीं मिठाई है. हमारी टैगलाइन है टॉफी नहीं मिठाई है और नारियल मिठाई है. तो मेरा सवाल था क्या इसका पेटेंट हो सकता है क्या?
इसका पेटेंट हो सकता है. अगर देखो इसमें दो चीज है. आपको ये देखना है पेटेंट करने का मतलब इट कम्स टू पब्लिक डोमेन. तो आपको 20 इयर्स तक राइट मिलेगा. इफ यू वांट टू कीप इट एज अ ट्रेड सीक्रेट देन इट इज फॉर लाइफ लॉन्ग. लाइक KFC में मैकडो या कोका कोला का जो कॉम्पोजिशन है नोबडी नोज. सो इफ यू थिंक it can be retained as a trade secret, my suggestion would be keep it as a trade secret. अगर इसको अगर तोड़ना बहुत आसान है then तो patent is very important. जिसको तोड़ना बहुत आसान नहीं है, जिसको मतलब वो रिवर्स इंजीनियरिंग करना आसान नहीं है, उसमें तो ट्रेड सीक्रेट मुझे तो लगता है बिना पैसे का एंड नो. बट वो फैमिली में होना चाहिए. इट शुड बी विद इन फैमिली.
अच्छा.
अगर पेटेंट की बात करते हैं इसमें देखो आपका व्हाट टेक्निकल प्रॉब्लम यू हैव सॉल्व्ड द शेल्फ लाइफ. आपने इसको 9 मंथ लेके गए हैं. तो सेल्फ लाइफ आपने कैसे किया है? कोई कॉम्पोजिशन में कुछ ऐड किया है आपने कोई, तो दैट इज अ 100% सब्जेक्ट मैटर ऑफ पेटेंटिंग. हो सकता है बट इट इज अ बिजनेस डिसीजन. एज आई ऑलवेज से IP strategy must talk to the business strategy. तो
हम्म,
आपको अगर लगता है आप इसको जनरेशन आफ्टर जनरेशन इसको ट्रेड सीक्रेट रखेंगे, लाइक रुअफ़ज़ा ऑफ हमदर्द, उसको वो भी ट्रेड सीक्रेट है, नोबडी नोज क्या है उसके अंदर,
हम्म,
तो ऐसे भी आप कर सकते हो, पेटेंट भी कर सकते हो. इट इज योर बिजनेस स्ट्रेटेजी.
अच्छा, दोनों चीज पॉसिबल है.
पॉसिबल है, खाली आप देख लेना हाउ डिफिकल्ट इट इज टू रिवर्स इंजीनियर. अगर ये बहुत ही डिफिकल्ट है तो मेरा सजेशन वुड बी कीप इट इज अ ट्रेड सीक्रेट,
हम्म,
क्योंकि उसको तो कोई रिवर्स इंजीनियर करके निकाल नहीं पाएगा अनलेस एंड टू क्वालिफाई एज अ ट्रेड सीक्रेट. तीन चीज आपको करना होता. इट इट मतलब ट्रेड सीक्रेट का तो कोई लॉ नहीं है, लॉ ऑफ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में करते हैं हम. एक होता है इसका इकोनॉमिक वैल्यू होना चाहिए जो आप में है. सेकंड है आपको एडिक्वेट मेजर लेना है टू कीप इट एज ए ट्रेड सीक्रेट, जो आप इसको खुलेआम कहीं पे रख नहीं पाएंगे, पेपर में आपका डेस्क में इसका फॉर्मूला रख नहीं पाएंगे, इसको ऊपर में कॉन्फिडेंशियल लिख के आपको अलमारी में कहीं रखना पड़ेगा. कोर्ट ये सब देखती है, मतलब क्या क्या व्हाट आर द एडिक्वेट मेजर यू हैव टेकन. ये दो चीज आप करो एंड देन यू टेक अ कॉल बेस्ड ऑन बिजनेस स्ट्रेटजी.
Thank you.
एक ना अभी सबको एक पॉइंट आई मिस्ड. आई थिंक सारे जितने भी लोग हैं आपके पास काम करते हैं, ask them to sign when you take them on board, ask them to sign non-disclosure agreement, non-competing agreement, क्योंकि आज वो आपके पास काम कर रहे हैं, कल दूसरे जगह जाएंगे.
बहुत जरूरी है. डॉक्टर भट्टाचार्य,
अच्छा, एक चीज सर, एक चीज समझ में आया कि जो ट्रेड सीक्रेट है ये लाइफ लॉन्ग होता है और पेटेंट 20 ईयर के लिए होता है, ठीक है ना? हाँ, और कोई डिफरेंस इसके बीच में?
और कोई डिफरेंस नहीं है. इसको पेटेंट इसलिए 20 साल के लिए होता है. इवन पेटेंट आप फाइल करोगे एप्लीकेशन 18 महीने में पब्लिश हो जाता. Why it is published? To let people know that somebody has filed. If you have any objection, you can file opposition. The moment ये 18 महीने में पब्लिश होता, लोग क्या करेंगे, अच्छा जैन साहब ये बना रहे हैं, मिठाई बना रहे हैं, रुको मैं इसके ऊपर कुछ काम करता हूँ. उन्होंने 9 महीना किया है, मैंने उसको 14 महीना कर देता हूँ, कुछ अलग से ऐड कर देता हूँ. ये प्रॉब्लम होता है. लोग
उसमें रुकावट आ सकती है.
हाँ, लोग आपका अब तक कोई देख भी नहीं रहे हैं इस मिठाई के बारे में. द मोमेंट पेटेंट फाइल हो गया तो लोग उसको, आपको पेटेंट डॉक्यूमेंट पे आपको सारी चीज लिखना पड़ेगा ना. गवर्नमेंट पेटेंट तभी देती है जब व्हेन यू डिस्क्लोज फुल्ली. फुल डिस्क्लोजर का अगेंस्ट में आपको गवर्नमेंट बोलते हैं आपको हम राइट देंगे, आप फुल डिस्क्लोजर सोसाइटी को दो, सो दैट देयर इज अ प्रोग्रेस ऑफ साइंस.
Gautam, we can take one more question. I think there is one more query from Ram. He has written that if I have franchised a concept, further, does it fall under novel, and can we treat that income from royalty so that it falls under 10% instead of 30%?
No, sir, because in India, business method is not patentable subject matter, but in US it is patentable subject matter. But India में आप इसको पेटेंट कर नहीं पाओगे, so therefore आपको इसमें आएगा नहीं. Though it is an invention, a franchisee concept is an invention. मतलब आप ऐसे कोई कॉन्सेप्ट ला रहे हो जहाँ पे डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ मनी, देयर इज लॉट ऑफ क्लैरिटी, जहाँ पे ट्रांसपेरेंसी है, आप कुछ डेफिनेटली कुछ डिफरेंट मॉडल है, बट दैट बी कंसीडर्ड एज अंडर बिजनेस मेथड.
Okay.
Sandeep, I have one query. Dr. Gautam, like I had a discussion with someone in past, so they were talking about some mouth freshener. So I said, when you disclose everything while filing the patent, so you are left with no uniqueness in your own hand. So he said that we will not be disclosing 2-3 ingredients which are there and which are probably will make our product unique. So what do you say on this?
This is unethical. मतलब this is against the law.
Okay.
So whoever has suggested you, it is very wrong. In fact, what would happen? There is in Patent Act there is a best mode of best mode is a requirement. Best mode means which particular ratio and composition or whatever which is the best results you are getting. So you have to disclose everything. This concept people used to do at one point of time, बाबा आदम जमाने में. मैं ये चीज नहीं बताऊंगा, बट उससे नहीं बताने से आपके ऊपर सारे जितने आपके कॉम्पिटिटर्स हैं, पहले तो ऑपोजिशन फाइल करेंगे. उनको तो बोलेंगे भैया ये रविंदर जी इसने तो इंफॉर्मेशन कंसील किया हुआ है, इट शुड बी रिजेक्टेड, आपका पेटेंट रिवोक कर देंगे. तो क्यों, देखो अगर आप डिसाइड करते हो मेरा पास पेटेंट, इसके लिए एक चीज मैं बोल दूं, पेटेंट फाइल करने का पहले एक सर्च करना बहुत जरूरी है टू अंडरस्टैंड वेयर डू यू स्टैंड. आप कितना पानी में हो, आर वी री इन्वेंटिंग द व्हील. तो अगर आप देखते हो सर्च में ना डिफरेंट बहुत आपके पास प्लेटफॉर्म है. वी हैव टेकन अ प्लेटफॉर्म कॉल्ड थॉमसन इनोवेशन. हमने साल में 12 लाख रुपया देते हैं इसके लिए. दुनिया में जितने भी चाइनीज, कोरियन, जितने भी फिलीपींस, कहीं भी कुछ भी पेटेंट होता है, थॉमसन वालों ने उसको एटलीस्ट एब्स्ट्रैक्ट पोर्शन जो है उसको अंग्रेजी में ट्रांसलेट करके उसमें डाल देता है. सो ऑल्दो नो सर्च इज कंप्लीट, बट हम बोलते हैं 90% हम श्योर हो जाते हैं ये रविंदर जी को पेटेंट मिलेगा नहीं मिलेगा. अगर नहीं मिलेगा तो देयर इज नो पॉइंट, आप उसको मत फाइल करो, क्योंकि उतना पैसा खर्च करने के बाद आपको पता चलेगा आपको पेटेंट तो इससे मिलने वाला नहीं है. व्हाट इज द, आप क्यों अटॉर्नी को पैसा दोगे? सो पहले आपको जान जाओ मेरा पास इतने एम्युनिशन, बंदूक है क्या मैं चाइना के साथ लड़ लूं? तो नहीं है तो कोई फायदा नहीं है. अगर आपके पास है देन यू शुड डिस्क्लोज इन टोटलिटी. कल अगर लिटिगेशन में जाए then you will be spending 50 times more than that. एक हम जब सीनियर काउंसिल को लेते हैं एक हियरिंग में 8 लाख 10 लाख रुपया चार्ज करते हैं. हम चिदम्बरम को लेते थे, हम जेटली साहब को लेते थे, हम जब वो मिनिस्टर नहीं थे. हम ये लोग तो जेटली साहब जब मिनिस्टर बनने का पहले ही वाज चार्जिंग 8 lakhs पर हियरिंग. आपके मतलब एक मिस्टेक का चक्कर में why you will pay? हाँ, हमें कुछ छुपाना अगर होता है, इट हैज टू बी डन इन सच ए वे, मतलब इट शुड नॉट बी डन रादर, बट कभी कभी थोड़ा नमक भी जरूरी होता, दैट यू शुड लीव अंडर द डिस्क्रिशन ऑफ द अटॉर्नी.
Right.
There is one more question, Sandeep, I think in the chat box.
Yes, there is one more question. It says, can a business idea be protected under IP law?
No.
Very interesting.
No, business Indian IP law, idea cannot be protected. It has to be functional. Ideas cannot be protected. You need to perform. If idea is performed, it can be, for example, I have an idea to fly to create a flying scooter. I have an idea, theoretically I proved, but it has to be, there is another concept called enablement. So enablement means whatever you are thinking, you need to enable it to show by way of experimentation.
Right. There's a few more questions. I will take one. Does patenting include security against similar products? If yes, then
I didn't get you. Can you just rephrase?
I'm reading it out again. Does patenting include security against similar products?
Security against
similar products. It's very difficult. Similar products means what's
and the security? I am not getting the meaning of security here. Whoever has asked the question, if he can just rephrase.
Mr. Pravitesh Jain, if you can.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, please.
Yes.
So I was asking, let's say if I patent a product, to what extent is it secure from the competitors? Like, let's say you told us that the patent lasts for 20 years. So will that ensure that I won't have competitors for the next 20 years?
Then you have to become Gillette. So what you need to keep on innovating. What happens na, Prabhatesh, when you create something, then immediately people start following it and they start improving. Suppose आपने कुछ बना लिया, लोग देखेंगे, if it becomes popular, तो लोग देखेंगे इसमें कहाँ से मैं improvement करूं. And
Yes,
then
that's what I was asking कि इसमें security हम कैसे ensure कर सकते हैं?
अच्छा, सिक्योरिटी आपको ऐसे इंश्योर कर सकते हो, इसमें देयर हैज टू बी अ प्रॉपर ब्रेन कोलैबोरेटिव ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग बिटवीन योर पेटेंट अटॉर्नी एंड यू नीड टू फोरसी 5 years down the line. Patent becomes a very efficient tool 5 years down the line, because आज आप फाइल करते हो 3-4 साल
हाँ जी
बाद
भारद्वाज जी।
पेटेंट आता है, पेटेंट मिलता है आपको,
हाँ
करेक्ट?
जी।
तो 5
हम्म।
साल बाद आपको ये विजुअलाइज करना पड़ेगा, फोर्सी करना पड़ेगा व्हाट कुड बी द टेक्नोलॉजी लैंडस्केप। अगर उस टेक्नोलॉजी लैंडस्केप को मद्दे नजर रखते हुए आप अगर उसको ऐसे सिक्योर करोगे, देन इट कैन बी, आई कैन गिव यू एन एग्जांपल। आपने आपने एक मेडिसिन इन्वेंट किया है, उस मेडिसिन में आप हो सकता है टेक्नोलॉजी 5 years डाउन द लाइन टेक्नोलॉजी में चेंज आप एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हो। तो क्या एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हो? वो इंटेस्टाइन में अ पर्टिकुलर जगह में जाके दैट मेडिसिन विल डिसइंटीग्रेट। तो आप अगर ये विजुअलाइज कर लोगे, कोई भी बंदा, मेरा ये पाथ ब्रेकिंग इनोवेशन है, मेरा जो कॉम्पोजिशन है नोबडी न्यू, इस कॉम्पोजिशन में कैंसर एकदम ठीक हो जाएगा, इंटेस्टाइनल कैंसर ठीक हो जाएगा। बट तब तक तो ठीक है, बट टुमारो गौतम आ गया, गौतम आके बोला अच्छा प्रदेश के पास ये काम है, मैं इसके ऊपर काम करता हूँ, तो मैं इसको ऐसे थोड़ा इंप्रूव करके फिर पेटेंट करता हूँ, तो मुझे वो मिल जाएगा। बट अगर प्रगति एट द टाइम ऑफ फाइलिंग ये सोच लिया होता इसको डिलीवरी मैकेनिज्म क्या हो सकता है, इवन एट द टाइम ऑफ फाइलिंग थोड़ा बेसिक एक्सपेरिमेंट करके 2-3 डिलीवरी मैकेनिज्म के ऊपर भी उस पेटेंट एप्लीकेशन में कॉन्सेप्ट डाल देते, तो नोबडी कैन, you can secure your at least you will make an effort to secure your invention। but अब देखो एक टायर टेक्नोलॉजी मिलियंस ऑफ एप्लीकेशंस फाइल हुआ पड़ा होगा, लाखों में, तो उसके मतलब क्या है? मिशलिन जो टायर बनाती है, जेके क्या उसको, जेके उसके ऊपर इंप्रूव करेंगे, या जेके कुछ बनाते हैं मिशलिन उसके ऊपर इंप्रूव करेंगे? ये तो चलते ही रहता है, इट्स अ ऑनगोइंग प्रोसेस।
I think today we are already at 4:08, Mr. Goel.
One more query is there. It looks quite good query. I mean, what happens after 20 years to company logo, trademark, or patent?
Very interesting question. We were discussing about it yesterday night with Gautam.
Yeah.
Yes, this is a very, who has raised this question? It's a very important question. So what would happen? I was advising Sandeep that it's very
Gautam, you should answer without the advice.
uh,
That's a trade secret.
no. I'm saying this, which are the expired patents
Right.
that can be actually leveraged by all of you, because if you keep on scouting those expired patent in your own technology domain, and Germany, US, they are far ahead of us. Even if you keep on checking what kind of innovation which has already expired, IP is already expired, but can I use that? You will find there is a possibility of using those expired patent. Nobody can come to you. Nobody can file a suit of infringement because these are already expired patent. So this is a very good idea for MSME or a large company. Even Maruti is doing. It's not that they are not doing. The all medicine company, they have a huge team who are scouting, who are analyzing, scanning the research paper, patents, how they can improve. Yes.
I think Sandeep,
Yeah.
one more query and then we end up.
Okay. So what we do is we are already at 4:09. Gautam, I will request one more question. We'll take one more question and then we will complete it.
Okay.
A small query Mr. Pravatesh Jain has raised. If the original idea of a new product or service is mine, can I patent the whole idea to ensure that no competitor can enter the market?
Yes, you can. There is a provision called provisional application in India. So if you have some idea which you believe is functional and with a very minimum experimentation, you can file a provisional. So provisional doesn't require detailed experimentation. It is just to protect your idea, workable idea. The language is workable idea. So then within 1 year, you can file a complete patent. So you get 1 year time to think over it, do some basic experimentation done on your workable idea, and then you can file a complete patent. But yes, for timing to protect so that no competitor can copy that, you can file a provisional.
And if I launch the product, then the competitors can easily improve on the product and release it as their own, right?
No, once you file a provisional patent application, and then you file a complete also within 12 months, that is the timeline. Within 12 months, government says within 12 months, if you can file a complete, and once you get a patent from the provisional application, then even if your competitor are doing it, then you can sue them, and they have to pay damages from the date of publication. Suppose today you file a provisional today, or maybe 1 year back. Today is 10th October, no? 10th October 2019. And you file the complete application in September 2020, and it is published in 18 months, means October, November, December, March, April 2021, it will be published, because 18 months, within 18 months for the first filing, it is published. So people at large come to know about your IP on 18 month.
Right.
Then once you get a patent, and if somebody has been still manufacturing or using your invention, you can file a suit of infringement only after grant of your patent, but you will get the damages from the date of publication, because the guy who is infringing, he has come to know about your innovation on the publication. So with that publication, date of publication, you will get the damages.
All right.
But
Thank you.
provided you have to get a patent. If the patent is rejected, normally what competitor does, the moment they see a publication, they file an opposition so that your patent is delayed or rejected.
Okay, I think Gautam, we'll keep it till this today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gautam, so much. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. And I'm sure it was quite enriching for all of us. Mr. Goel, would like to say something?
It was a very healthy and good discussion, and a lot of new points came up, which Dr. Gautam could answer very well. And probably from the next webinar onwards, we are going to have, like we have a YouTube channel, we probably will have something where people can subscribe to this so that they can go through it later on as well.
Okay.
It was wonderful.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.